Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my March favorites. I'm so excited. I think today is going to be April 1st when I post this. So I really hope all you guys are doing well. We are officially getting into spring. I'm so excited. I do have some spring-ish makeup going on, and it is from one of my favorites this month as well. So let's get right on into it. There's tons of faves to talk about, so let's get started. The first favorite I want to talk about is one that is going to come to no surprise to you, and this is the Pat McGrath Divine Rose eyeshadow palette. I've talked about this in my luxury must-haves with my collaboration with Michele Wang. I've also talked about this a number of times, but this is the one palette to me that I think actually speaks to me and my color preferences. I feel like this is a color story that you can really put looks together easily. She does have really nice palettes, but the color stories have never really grabbed me enough for the price point. So this is something that I feel like is just fantastic. Like, this one is amazing. I do think it's worth the money. This is one that I'm so excited to own, and I feel like this consistency of quality is right up there too. So my eye look today, which is just a simple pastel kind of duochrome look, is from that palette as well, so this is definitely a favorite. The next favorite I want to talk about comes from my last video, which is my hand cream recommendations. If you guys haven't seen that, do check it out in the description box below, but these three I've been swearing by because of what's been going on recently, of course, with hand washing and hand sanitizing like crazy. These are my three top picks for lotion, and I have each of them in separate areas of my house. This one is the Skinfix Eczema Plus hand repair cream. This is one that has the oatmeal active ingredient in it and sweet almond oil. This one is actually in my living room area. And then the one from Kiehl's, the Ultimate Strength Hand Salve. This is another one that's fantastic. Again, I'm not going to go too much into detail because of that video, but this one is actually in my vehicle at the moment. And then this is the one that's by my bed right now. This is from Weleda, I think that's how you say it. Man, I hope I'm saying that right. But I've heard from you guys that this is available way more than just at Amazon, because I know that you guys in the States anyways tell me that it's in Target, and I think you said something else, Ulta maybe. Those are two retailers that I don't have here in Canada, so I didn't know, so thanks for sharing that. But this is a really, really nice product. You can get it off their website. You can get it on well.ca for Canadians. You can also get it at Amazon, but this is a fantastic one that I keep by my bedside because it's a little bit thicker and it is a little bit stickier at first, so it takes a second to absorb, but then once it does, it's fantastic. So these three have really been saving my hands this past month, and I'm so appreciative. Now next, I want to talk about these Hermes lipsticks. These have been a favorite, but I have been teasing with you guys that there's something about them that gives me some mixed feelings, and this is why. So these bullets are actually $67 US a piece. They're extremely expensive. Of course, it's the Hermes name, so that makes sense. The packaging, I feel like, does justify the price tag at least, so that kind of helps, and the formula is nice and creamy and pigmented. The downside of this, for me anyways, is how easily this moves around on the lips, and unfortunately the long-lasting piece of it. I do have to figure out, if you guys have any tips for me, do let me know, but for some reason these move around my lips like crazy. I can even tell when I'm wearing them in a video that after I've talked for a while, like I can tell my cupid's bow has been filled in, my lower bottom lip is a little bit bigger because it's moving around. Like, these are the ones that move quite easily, and I don't like that, but I do love everything else about them, which makes it kind of like, ugh, you know? So do I feel like I need more shades? No. I feel like these two are perfect. My shades are Rose Encens number 18 and number 13 Beige Kalahari. They're both very beautiful wearable shades. You guys have been commenting and complimenting me when I do wear them, so I appreciate it, but the thing is the movability of this, which I don't really like. So that is something, unfortunately, that I have discovered with this one. But because I have other lipsticks that like actually stay and are very, very long lasting, I don't know if I'm going to be a repeat customer yet, if that makes sense. So that's why it's a favorite for right now, but the downside is giving me some mixed feelings. Like I said, maybe there's something I'm missing, so if you have a tip on how it lasts a bit longer for you, do share it, because I am all ears. The next favorite is actually this Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Mascara. I've gotten a ton of questions about this after I hauled it on my recent Sephora haul video. For me, it doesn't flake, it thickens and lengthens and separates really well. well, but up to a certain point. So I have found that if you do put too many layers, it will eventually clump together. So do know that there is a bit of an upper echelon to this one. But once you have a couple layers on, you don't feel the need to have to add any more because your lashes are so thick, black, bold. I feel like the look of this is very similar to the Better Than Sex mascara, which is exactly what I thought it would be based on the wand. The wand of this is very similar as well. So if you're a fan of Better Than Sex, I feel like this would be right up your alley. The packaging of this is amazing. I feel like it's very heavy and weighted, so I do love that. Love the color of this. Like the chrome with the black is amazing, and this lasts a really long time as well. Like I said, for me, it doesn't flake or anything, so I do appreciate that. It is the mascara I am wearing today. I'm obsessed with it, and yeah, in a lot of ways, this is a Better Than Sex mascara, like really, really close kind of in quality and consistency and stuff like that. So if you are definitely a fan of that, this is a good one to try. The next favorite I have is actually a primer. I did get this in PR, and there are actually some products from this line that I will be talking about in a next hits and misses that I actually think are misses. So this one is a favorite, but there's other ones that haven't worked out for me. So this is the Good Molecules Smoothing Primer. This is incredibly affordable as well. It is on Beautylish, which I really like. It's very easy for Canadians and Americans to order. I think they also ship to the UK if I'm not mistaken. So this one is a really nice smoothing base primer, basically. If you want like a very soft blurred effect, some moisture to the skin, it does fill in wrinkles a little bit, like to kind of help with an evening of the surface. It says it has shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and it is a plant-derived silicone alternative instead of actual silicone. This is silicone free, so that's awesome. But I really like this because it helps keep my base makeup looking perfect and smooth, which I love. I have noticed that my foundation does last longer with this, so that's why I've been using this, but I do find that the hydrating factor of the skin really provides a nice base for your base makeup to sit on top of, so definitely a favorite. The next favorite I have to share is actually the Chanel Soleil de Tan bronzer. Now this, you guys have informed me, many of you have informed me, so thank you so much. But this, you guys, I am so sad about because this is such a favorite. And Chanel did leave a statement on, I believe it was the Nordstrom site, that said to everyone that the formula was not going to change. So that's why in, I think, my luxury favorites video, I talked about this and I said that Chanel did make that claim, which is true. So I was very excited for the new packaging, thinking that the formula was going to be the same. But then I saw Mel's video, you guys. And oh my goodness, what a disappointment from Chanel. Like that makes me so sad. They promised they wouldn't change it. I can't believe they added what coconut oil, I think people were saying. It's so sucky because I've looked everywhere for this original one. It's sold out everywhere. Like everywhere. There's not one retailer that I have seen that is carrying the original anymore. I feel bad for those of you that have had to replace this and now are like, crap, like my original Holy Grail is discontinued. What am I supposed to do? And I literally cannot find where the original is. So that is incredibly disappointing, which is why this is a favorite this month because I've been using it like crazy, but now I should really like slow down so I can save it. But it's kind of like that race where you either have to use it up or it'll expire on you basically. So it's kind of that little tender balance. Oh, Chanel, why did you do this? The last favorite I want to talk about for the month of March is actually this guy. This is the Dyson hair straightener. I did do a full review on this video. I did do a full review on this straightener as well, so if you do want to check it out, you can. But the cordless feature of this guy has been incredibly handy this month. I've really appreciated it. And you guys did recommend to me that I should bump up the temperature just a little bit so that I can make sure that I don't have to go through the same piece twice. Sometimes I will do the same piece twice just kind of out of habit, not that it actually needs it. So I need to make sure that I'm actually like paying attention to that and not putting unnecessary heat over the same piece of hair. So I'm gonna continue to experiment with temperature and just see what I can do, but this has been amazing for me. A couple of you guys talked about the plates and how you felt that they were actually kind of like not smoothly going through the hair. The reason is because the plates of this are called flexi plates. They're a little different than the plates that are adhered to other straighteners that don't have that bend. So I do find that this does take a little bit of a like learning curve to kind of adjust because because now my hair is seamlessly going through, but I felt like I've had to hold it and guide it a certain way compared to other straighteners I've been using in the past, if that makes sense. This grips the hair in a little bit of a different way because of the bendy plates, like the flex plates, whereas other ones, like I said, not bendy or flex or whatever, so you have to guide your hair through it a bit differently. But I really like this. I'm hoping that the reduction in the heat damage to the hair actually fulfills, because I've definitely found that with the hair dryer. This is definitely a promising purchase so far. I'm super excited. For those of you that thought I got this in PR, I wish, dude. Like, no, I didn't. What do you guys think of my March favorites? Let me know what products are your favorites this month. I really hope all you guys are staying safe and healthy. I'm thinking of you always. And until my next one, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way.